I'm in Appledore, which is in South Kent, very close to Hythe and Rye. And I've come here today to do one of my research walks, which is my absolute favourite thing to do. And I'm going to be walking along the Royal Military Canal to a little village up the road called, I'm going to put it on the screen now because I've forgotten the name. I think it's like Warehome or Warehouse, something like that. And the Royal Military Canal was a very important canal built in the early 19th century when there were threats during the Napoleonic War. So the canal was built as a war defence, but it never saw military action. It's 28 miles long and you can walk the whole length of it. And it's now, yeah, a canal that people use, walk along, I think they put their boats along it. There is a summer festival where people go along the canal in their boats and things like that. But let's get on with this walk, stop waffling, and I'll show you everything I see today. And later on as well, I'm going to be talking New Year's resolutions and what's happening in 2018. This is so cool. Get to just walk along with some lovely sheep here. I'm guessing that these are the Romney Marsh variety of, they're called the Romney sheep, only because we're so close to Romney Marsh. Wow, they're beautiful, absolutely gorgeous sheep. Talking New Year's resolutions, this isn't really a resolution, this is just like maybe trying to use my YouTube channel to raise awareness a bit more about this, plastic. Why would you drink this drink? Why would you drink this drink anyway, but why would you drink this drink and then when you're finished with it, put your bottle on a tree? I just don't understand that. Why would you do that? Take it with you, recycle it, dispose of it, reuse it, whatever you're going to do with it, but don't drink it and then put it on a tree, for goodness sake. This did not grow on a tree. I know it's like quite hard and we do use a lot of plastic, but what I want to do is try and minimize the amount of plastic that I use, but also make videos potentially about clearing up plastic and what we can do to use plastic in a different way and alternatives to plastic. So that is definitely one thing that I'm going to do, a New Year's resolution, and more videos about that coming soon. I've made it to this village called Warehome and I'm going to check out the local pub because when I'm here with my walking group we'll probably stop here for a mid-walk drink. And I've walked about 3 miles now along the Royal Military Canal and I've just come off of it now to come up to this village here. And then when I walk back to Appledore I'll be walking along the Saxon way. But I'll show you inside the pub and see if it's a nice pub to stop at. That pub was incredible. It had a really interesting style inside, one of the most unique pubs that I've seen in a long time. And now I'm heading back to Appledore on the Saxon Way, which is a long distance footpath that follows the original coastline, or what it would have been like in the Saxon times, which was way back when in the 5th century. So there's quite a lot of history on this walk. It's really good, and I'll show you what the Saxon Shore Way looks like. I'm walking through the middle of a vineyard now. It's called Gusbourne, I think that's how you pronounce it. And this is the Saxon Shore Way. You just walk straight through the middle of vineyards, which later in the year should be more interesting. It'll have lots of grapes to be seen. But yeah, I love the fact that you can just access these footpaths and see these amazing things around you. Sun's beginning to go down now. It's almost 3:30. So I've walked about 5 miles so far, and I was just walking up that hill there thinking one of my other New Year's resolutions is to get fit. I think I'm probably quite fit because I do a lot of walking, but I just think doing a different range of sports, running, swimming, and maybe even some adventure sports this year, because I really love adventure sports, and I just found that last year I didn't really do much of that. So that is definitely one of my New Year's resolutions. I made it back to Appledore, and that completes my 6-mile walk around this stunning area. I've really enjoyed today. It's been windswept, but always good to get out in the winter and blow those cobwebs away. I thought of another New Year's resolution that I want to try and find more of those hidden gems. I made a video just before Christmas about hidden gems, and there's so many really cool, unique businesses and pubs. So I want to try and find more places like that, and yeah, happy healthy 2018, and try and do more about plastic. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section below what your New Year's resolutions are, and I will see you again on the next walk.